Hey everybody, how we doing? So it's Bruce from the Lead Pedal Podcast, and I have a big announcement today, and I want to do it live, and nobody knows I'm doing it live, so you guys probably aren't here. I don't expect you to be here, but if you are here, I'm live. But we've got a bunch of stuff going on here. Things have been really busy, lots of organization going on, and one of the things that we are announcing today is a new fan club. So here's what's happened. We've got the Lead Pedal Podcast page, which is going really well, and you guys see us at events, and we've got a website and all of that kind of stuff, and we have a newsletter list, and there's a lot of stuff, but we want to tighten up the community a bit. So there's still going to be all of that stuff. We're still going to have the Lead Pedal Podcast fan page. We're still going to have the newsletter list because anybody can get on that, although we don't promote that as much as we want, but you probably see it if you're on that list. You see it once a month. We send out all the information of who's coming up and when they're coming up and what's new and new sponsors and all that kind of stuff, events, that kind of stuff. So we're still going to have that, and if you join for the fan club, you'll get that as well. But we wanted to make a tighter community. We've got a lot of you who come on and you support us, you show up to the live events, you see us at the shows, and you put in a good word, and we love trucking. So we have another announcement next week. I'm going to leave that, but you'll hear a little bit about it today, but we're going to talk about that next week. But I wanted to show you we've got a new fan club. So the whole idea of the fan club is to reward those of you who are really serious. You're really good to us. You show up all the time. And we want you to help us guide the podcast to what you want. Not saying we're going to do everything you want, but we want to bring it to what you want. And so that inner community, the people who are part of the fan club is going to actually help us direct some of the podcasts. You're going to kind of give us ideas of what you would like to see on the podcast. We're going to be featuring you. I know a lot of you have really cool rides, and you know me, I'm a Chrome junkie, so having cool rides is really cool. And we want you to join us. Somebody's on with a thumbs up. Thank you. I don't know who that is. I don't know how you tell who that is, but somebody's on there. So whoever's on there, thank you for joining us. I don't see any other comments other than there's people live, and I don't expect people to be on right now. I just thought I would do it now. We'll see where it goes after that. But I know people will watch this later, so I'm not too worried about that. But we are, so we're doing a fan club. So here's where the fan club is. I'm going to switch so you guys can see my screen here. And you can see this is the new website for the fan club. So the fan club is called the Lead Pedal Podcast Fan Club. Okay, so that's the actual name of the official, am I supposed to do this right? Official name of the podcast fan club. But it is actually got an informal name. And I have to thank our friends Vince Sturge. Vince is going to be an honor. He's going to get a thank you for this. But he came up with a name. If you remember a couple shows ago, we were actually if you remember a couple shows ago, we were actually looking for a name for the and Vince came up with the Leadheads, which I thought was cute. I think it's cool. I didn't want that to be my official name. Like I couldn't see that being the official name. But I started looking into fan clubs and what they are and what they do, and all of them have like informal names. Like Taylor Swift's fan club is the Swifties, and I don't know what the Bieber one is. I don't know all the names, but all of them have their own little name. So I thought we would keep that as an informal name because Vince came up with it. I want it to be one of our members that came up with it, and I think it'll be good. So we're going to call it the Leadheads informally. That might be what people call it in between, but we are really going to call it the official fan club, which is going to be the Lead Pedal Podcast Fan Club. So I'm going to give you back this here. So what we have here is the actual fan club. There's a website for it. If you go to the Lead Pedal Podcast fanclub.com. I will also be linking this off of our main podcast page. So you go here, you can subscribe. So what we're asking you to do is if you want to join the fan club, we would like you to actually put in your email and your name. And this is so that we are making the group kind of official. These are the official members. But this isn't where the discussion's going to be. But whenever there's news coming out, whether there's news on a new promo tour, whether there's new merchandise for sale or whatever, fan club members are going to know about it first. So we have to have your email in order to do this. But that's not where the discussion is. The discussion is actually going to go on our Facebook page, our Facebook group, which I'll show you in a minute. But so you can go to this. The website's live if you want to go. So it's got it's got basic information, right? Just about what the club is, what we plan to do. We want to reward people, so there's going to be giveaways, there's going to be merchandise, there's going to be merchandise for sale. We're going to be featuring the people in the group. Hopefully there's going to be some discussion, but it's not going to be, it'll be trucking, but it won't necessarily just be trucking discussion here. And we've got another thing, which, like I said, I'm going to announce it next week. So if you go to the fan club, you can go to the fan club page right now if you want. And if you go, you can just click on the links there, and it will take you. Oh, I can't do it because I'm not live. Well, okay. It'll take you to. You can go and do it. I don't need to do it for you. Anyway, there is a page there, and you can also go to our group. And I'm just trying to find a group for you. Oh, here it is. I'm using a double screen here, guys. So sorry about that. So here's our fan club podcast fan club group. So there's actually going to be a group here. And the whole idea of that fan club group on Facebook is where the discussion's going to be. Well, I'm just going to use my thing there. So let me get rid of this for you. All right. So on the Facebook page is where, on our Facebook group, and it's going to be a private group, so people can see the group, they can find the group, but they won't be able to see what's going on in the group until they join. And it's free to join. There's no cost to join the group, but we just want it to be that kind of next step up for the fans. We want people who are enjoying the podcast, they're being part of it, we want them to be there. So Carmen and myself will be the administrators for it, at least in the beginning. We'll see where that goes down the road. That's going to be the place where we first put announcements that, you know, if there's going to be like free swag or anything, that's where it's going to go first. Then it'll go out to all our other members. So you kind of want to get in there. If we're selling anything like shirts or hats or anything, there's going to be a discount for members. So if you are in the fan club, you will get a discount, and you know, we're trying to make it substantial, so it's worth it for you. And then when we're doing some of our events and stuff like that, there's going to be some other stuff as we go. As you know, the way I do this is I have no major plan. I just have kind of what I think is going to work. So anyway, so I just wanted to announce it today that the actual fan club has been launched. As of 5 o'clock this afternoon, the fan club is live to join. I will be posting more and linking more and doing all that stuff, but you can find it right now. I'm going to be inviting some members that I know have been strong within our audience. We're going to be doing that too. And then the rest of you can join if you want to. You don't have to. And you can join just the newsletter list if you don't want to be in the Facebook. Maybe you don't want to be part of another group. Maybe you don't care about the discussion. You can just be on the newsletter list. We will send out a newsletter, or not a newsletter, but we will send out a message or a notification whenever something's new to the group first. So if you're on that email list, you will get notified of that, whether you're in the Facebook group or not. But if you want to be part of the interaction, be part of some of the contests and stuff that we were hoping to have, then you want to be in the Facebook group, because you'll be pretty, you'll be behind the times, if you will. So anyway, so this is Monday, June 22nd. We're officially launching the Lead Pedal Podcast Fan Club. And I'm not sure I'm the president. I'm not even sure I'm a fan. Okay, so anyway, we just want it to be for you guys. We want to say thank you to some of our strong members. And there's going to be different ways. We're going to hopefully have you help us decide how this is going to work, which is the other piece of it, right? So it's not just about, we're not going to be posting all the sponsor stuff in the group. We're not going to be, putting up all the episodes in the group. We'll be maybe talking about what's going on that week, but we're not, that's what the page is for, all that generics, kind of the regular stuff that comes out. This group is going to be a little bit more, and we certainly hope you'll join us. So I'm excited, and we've got another big announcement which is going to come out next Monday. So I'm not going to tell you about it now, but if you go to the fan club website, you will see a little bit about it. But there's going to be a lot more on that coming up next week. We'll do an official announcement for that, and that's going to be really good for those of you who are fan club members. It's going to give you a first shot there too as well. So lots of stuff going on. Hope you can join us. Hope things are going well for you. I know people are starting to get back and do all kinds of stuff. So where do you find that group? Again, you can just go to the Lead Pedal Podcast fanclub.com. That's where you can find the group and find all the stuff going on. And you can see what's there. You can sign up for free. It's just an email and your name, If we are mailing anything to you, we will reach out to you and ask you for a mailing address. But right now, we just need your email and your name. If you're already on the group, we promise that we'll take you off the other list if you are and put you onto that list or whatever, so that you're not getting double email. So hopefully that's good. Thank you to whoever's on. I only see thumbs up and the number 3. So I know we got a few people on. I know a lot of people are coming home from work, still on the road, whatever. This is why we don't do the lives now, but I wanted to just get it out. So I'm expecting people to see this later on, but I just wanted to get it out for all of you now. I just want to say thank you as well to everybody. Our social media has been going great. Thank you so much for liking our pages and all that kind of stuff and sharing our stuff. But thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting the cause here. We're working hard to try and make it something that the trucking industry is proud of. We have really come up with, we are at, I think today was 493 episodes coming out. We are almost at 500 episodes for this podcast alone. And that's a big accomplishment if you know anything about podcast numbers, anything like that. So big thank you for you guys to stick around. Please let us know what you'd like to hear. I try to keep it entertaining and informative. And there's lots of stuff going on. And I know we're on lockdown, so it's kind of a little harder. I'm usually at events and shows, but we got a big announcement coming up next week, which is going to be great. So, hey, join the group. Go visit the website. Let us know what you think. If there's anything you think you would want to see, there is a store page on there right now, which is not set up. It's other than just it says a store page with store. So that's all you have to do. We have that because we are going to be adding some products there in the near future. So it's just kind of set up now. You can't do anything with it. You can't buy anything. But if you want to join the group, you can certainly join. It'll take you through to a page where you just put in your email and your name, and you're done. And then it'll also redirect you right back to the Facebook group for you to do there. And then we have to approve you there. So we will be approving. We'll try and do it timely. I'm not sure if we're going to have a blast of 1,000 people in or we're only going to have one. So bear with us as we figure this out. But let us know what you would like to see. Let us know what you'd like to do. This is going to be pretty exciting. We've got a lot of plans for it. Whether they work out, we'll see. Like you guys know, I kind of just go by the way I'm doing things. So anyway, thanks for listening to the podcast. Thanks for being part of it. And we look forward to seeing you in the group.